Let this circle represent one video uploaded to YouTube. This is what 100 video uploads would look like. This is what 1,000 video uploads would look like. And this is what 3,873 YouTube video uploads would look like. Now, if you want to grow a highly successful YouTube channel, then this number matters. In fact, you could say it's critically important. You see, the average YouTube channel that has between 100,000 and 1 million YouTube subscribers, well, they've uploaded a staggering 3,873 YouTube videos, statistically speaking.
Hey, it's Brian G, and you know what? Growing a successful channel is extremely challenging. At least that's what you'll hear if you watch any of the YouTube guru channels. You'll hear things like channel growth takes time and that you should focus on uploading and grinding. That you should put in the work to learn the skills to gain the confidence in order to grow. And after uploading hundreds, if not thousands of videos, if you're lucky, you may just hit 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I mean, why even bother? However, there's a shortcut. You see, there's a small select group of YouTubers who have been able to completely jumpstart their channel from scratch and grow incredibly fast. For example, this is Jani, and within just a few weeks of launching his channel, he crossed 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and with only 7 videos. I mean, it's crazy, 7 videos. And if you're like me, you ask yourself, how is that even possible? And the answer is it's based on being able to leverage what I call YouTube growth triggers. And I gotta tell you, James has them all on hyperdrive. Now, I'm not talking about keywords or thumbnails. I'm not talking about playlists or tags. I'm not talking about CTR or how often viewers click on your thumbnails. I'm talking about doing things very differently to supercharge your growth here on YouTube. And that is exactly what James has done to gain so many subscribers so very quickly. It's almost like James has got a secret formula that he leverages to grow on YouTube, and by the end of this video, you'll have that same formula. So this is James, and the first video he published to his channel gained over 61,000 YouTube views. I mean, can you even imagine your first video gaining 61,000 views? I mean, have you ever published a video that's gained 61,000 views? But why? What's going on? How is this even possible? Let's begin here. This is taken from James's YouTube About page, and it provides a glimpse into why he's growing so incredibly fast. This channel explores my own discoveries, perspectives, and raw advice in business and in life through entertaining documentary style videos. Now that last part, really important. However, before we cover how James is growing, let's identify how he's not growing. Maybe James has got a huge social media following, and that is how he jump-started his channel. At least that's what I thought, so I checked out Facebook, and this is what I saw. When it comes to Facebook, James doesn't have much of a following. In fact, he's only posted a few times. So I checked Twitter, and I found 437 Twitter followers. Definitely not enough to jumpstart a YouTube channel. So I jumped over to Instagram. I found 6 posts and 4,400 followers. Again, not even close to having enough of a following to trigger the YouTube algorithm. Now, another thought was YouTube ads. Maybe James is using ads to grow his channel quickly. And while that may be true, I did a lot of investigating and didn't find anything in regards to ads as the vehicle to grow his channel. He's not using ads. And he's not using any software or exploits. Really, the thing that he's doing to grow his channel is triggering the YouTube algorithm. For many, the algorithm is a mysterious puzzle, a mystery that cannot be solved. It's complex, hard to understand, and it can leave you feeling hopeless and helpless. With every video you upload, you struggle to drive views. You begin to think, is it even worth it? You feel angry, frustrated. You're not sure how to take that first step forward to really achieving your dreams and goals here on YouTube. But what if I told you it was possible? What if I told you you can break down and decode the very thing that holds the keys to your success? And that is the YouTube algorithm. You know, they say that success is often determined by what you focus on. Want to grow? Want to get life-changing views? Do you want to get that YouTube silver play button? Then focus on what you need. Not what you want, but what you need. And sadly, this is where so many go wrong. I just want subscribers. I just want more than 100 views. All I want is just 1,000 subscribers. So if you want more views, then focus on triggering the YouTube algorithm, because that's what you need in order to get those views. But how? How is it even possible, even for a brand new channel, to publish a video that drives views? I mean, James did it. Brand new channel. First video drove over 60,000 YouTube views. So how did he do it? He did it by focusing on what the algorithm rewards, and that's engagement. It's right here, right in the studio dashboard, engagement. And these are the engagement metrics to focus on and improve. Watch time, view duration, retention, likes, end screen clicks, CTR, and subscriber gain. But again, how? How do you actually create a video that triggers engagement, allowing your video to get distributed, found, and allowing you to finally grow? How? By making people think or feel. Make people think or feel, and they'll be far more likely to binge watch your videos, resulting in more watch time. And that will trigger the YouTube algorithm. Listen, what you need to do is publish a video that connects with viewers on a deeper level and makes them, again, think or feel. And this is exactly what James does so incredibly well. In fact, he does both. James makes viewers think and feel with every video he releases. And he does that by leveraging a powerful element that you too can incorporate into your videos. Now stick with me, because this is what you typically don't hear in these types of videos. You see, there are several fundamentals that are important to cover, because having a clear understanding of success will put you in a position of power. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge.
Number one, James focuses on one very specific channel topic or niche. And this niche has two things going for it. You see, not all niches on YouTube are created equal. Some are much easier to dominate than others. First, James is targeting a niche that has broad appeal. Millions and millions of viewers tune in and watch videos on the topic of business and money. Thus, James is far more likely to drive millions of views to the videos he publishes. And number two, James does what most really don't understand. I mentioned the power of thinking and feeling. You want to engage your viewers. You see, the easiest way to make viewers think or feel is to target topics they're really passionate about. You ever run into a vegan? They can get pretty darn passionate about the subject of not eating meat. And did you know that Apple makes a superior operating system, or OS? If you're a PC user, then there's a good chance I just triggered you. Maybe I made you think and feel about the fact that PCs are better than Apple. 10 ways the Mac OS is just better. Target passion topics and viewers will be far more likely to engage, to watch more videos, to subscribe, to come back to check on their topic, their comment, and more. In fact, you kind of already know this, but you can apply it to your channel, and that's the thing that's so very powerful to do. You see, there's an entire genre here on YouTube that kind of exploits the very thing I'm breaking down. Of course, I'm talking about drama channels like Spill or Angelinka or Spill Sesh. And the Big Daddy drama alert. Lies, jail, betrayed, mad. These are all trigger words designed to get viewers to think or feel. You see, the thing is that you really don't want to focus entirely on the algorithm other than just understanding what you got to do to trigger the algorithm to keep viewers coming back and so on. And you can do that by creating a very special kind of video that really pits two opposing forces or people against one another. You're either PC or you're Mac. You're either chocolate or strawberry. You're either for James Jani or you're against him. It's just that simple. And you see, this method can be used in numerous niches by simply creating a video that again pits two people or things against one another. For example, Leroy from Animal Facts does this really well with his dog versus dog series. And Epic Rap Battles does this on a grand scale. Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. Ronald Reagan versus the Burger King. Now, James understands this and leverages it, exploits may be a better word, to his advantage. This was the second video published to his channel. Mind you, video number 2, and you may ask, but how is this even possible for a brand new channel? And I would mention drama. Viewers are highly passionate about this subject. Thus, they clicked on the thumbnail more often and they watched longer. And the video length is a clue. It's over 21 minutes long. Now, to be fair, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should make really long videos. In fact, we're going to talk more about that in a bit. And I'll tell you, most of you, if you're just getting started, if you're just watching this video, shouldn't make long videos. Remember, I mentioned that James does things very differently than most YouTubers. James publishes documentaries and will cover why that's a big deal and how it helps him grow. But first, I want to talk about something much more powerful that really impacts and increases his views, and that's view stacking. Now, the premise is simple. You target multiple subtopics in one single video, resulting in the video reaching a far bigger audience and getting more views, aka view stacking. In this example, James is targeting YouTube search and it's #1 for the search term fake gurus. But the targeting has a lot less to do with keyword phrases and targeting YouTube search, and has a lot more to do with piggybacking on big established channels that have huge viewership. That's YouTube channels like Ty Lopez, Dan Locke, Grant Cardone, Kevin David, Sam Ovens, and many others. And you know, as I wrote out this script, I started really seeing what was going on, and I thought, you know, as soon as I check the tags, I'm going to get confirmation. Let me show you what I found. You see, how do we know that this is what's happening here? Well, if you were to peel back the curtain and take a look at the video tags and the description, this is what you'd see. Internet Marketing, CoffeeZilla, James Jani, Dan Locke, Kevin David, Sam Ovens, and here in the YouTube description, Ty Lopez. Now you might think, okay, it's the YouTube tags, and that has very little to do with why the algorithm is pushing out the video. It's important to understand why this is working and why it's happening.
Knowledge.
You see, the answer lies right here with this particular thumbnail and title combination. This is what's triggering the YouTube algorithm. Think about it. Imagine that you want to learn about how to make money online, and you're attracted to these YouTubers that have millions of views, big channels, fancy cars, girls, all of the stuff that often is associated with wealth, so you start to watch. And then one day, out of the blue, you see a thumbnail with whose face plastered on the thumbnail? Dan Locke and Ty Lopez. And the text says the dark truth. Remember I mentioned trigger words and triggering emotion? Well, one of the best ways to do that is to talk about the truth. We're drawn to wanting to know the mystery, the truth behind something. This is exactly how James is triggering the YouTube algorithm. What's really crazy and amazing is the algorithm will continue to send out his videos until one of two things happen. First, the algorithm runs out of viewers who are interested in the topic of the said video. And remember, James is targeting an absolutely huge niche, and he's got a long ways to go before that happens. Now, second, the algorithm will stop promoting when a video and the metrics associated begin to drop. That is, viewers are no longer really satisfied with the video and they bail, they leave, they click off early, they don't subscribe, etc. But that's not happening, not even close. Remember, I mentioned that James is doing things very differently. And because of that, viewers are not only clicking, but they're watching for an extended period of time. How? Documentaries. James doesn't just publish videos, but documentaries. And this is critical to the success he's achieving. Leveraging passion and emotion is powerful. View stacking can put you in a position to trigger the YouTube algorithm. However, alone, these strategies simply cannot work. You see, if you want to win, then it's critical that you understand how the game is played and what's required to win. And you see, the biggest YouTube engagement signal is watch time. And this is why you hear YouTube talk about watch time again and again and again. And it's these metrics like view duration and audience retention and watch time that are absolutely critical to YouTube growth. And again, this is what really separates James from most YouTubers and what they focus on. You see, sadly, most YouTubers never really focus on the thing that can trigger massive views to the videos they publish. Things that are a complete waste of time, energy, and mind space. Publishing videos to YouTube does not matter. Worried about your YouTube tags? It's going to be a long, hard slog of a journey because tags can never get you the kind of views you'd like. Disclaimer. Now, what I'm going to break down is incredibly powerful and can allow you to drive serious views to the videos you publish if you understand what's required. You see, this next strategy is powerful. However, sadly, it probably won't work for you unless you've completed what I like to call a 30, 60, or 90-day YouTube stretch. You see, what James is doing is he's leveraging what I like to call hero videos. He calls them documentaries. And this is where the formula begins. Documentaries on business, money, and in life. James doesn't upload videos. James publishes something that's a cut above. Most YouTube videos aren't really organized or planned, and they're definitely not edited or edited well. YouTubers typically don't spend a bunch of time researching if they research at all. Now, documentaries, on the other hand, fall under a very different category. Movies. Movies are always scripted and planned and researched. Movies are a step above in terms of technical qualities, things like lighting, audio, voiceovers, and more. YouTube videos are easy. Documentaries are hard. But there's something else going on here. Check this out. You see, James isn't just publishing documentaries, but entertaining documentaries. The most successful YouTube channels are entertaining. Even channels focusing on education and information. You see, YouTube's been around a while and the platform has billions of videos covering every kind of topic you'd ever imagine. And that means that viewers have choices, and it's always the case that a viewer is going to align themselves with content that's entertaining even if they're after something that's educational like business and money. You see, the videos that James publishes take an incredible amount of time, as much as 50, 60, even 70 hours to create and publish just one video. And that may seem crazy to put in such work and effort, but let me ask you a question. What's harder, uploading video after video after video, with hardly any views, with hardly any subscribers, or any kind of measurable results. Or to spend just a bit more time crafting and creating a video that drives life-changing views. Make no mistake, James is one. He now has the ability to work from home as much or as little as he'd like. He can make life-changing income with a number of different ad revenues, including YouTube ads. And he may never have to work a day job again in his life. Now, of course, it's still early days and we don't know what James is going to do. But at this point, he's put himself in an incredible position of power. And it may not be easy. At the beginning of this video, I didn't promise easy. I did promise fast. I promised a simple formula that allows anyone the chance to stand out on YouTube, get their video noticed, and grow fast. 168,000 YouTube subscribers in 4 to 5 months? Yeah, that's fast. So let's talk about the formula you can leverage in order to grow your channel a lot faster. And let's talk about this YouTube stretch, another really powerful strategy that you can use to grow. The idea is simple. We're really talking about, does it make more sense to focus on one video over an extended period of time? That's what James does. Or does it make more sense to focus on a bunch of videos to publish more frequently to grow your channel? And it really depends on you and where you're at with your journey here on YouTube. If you're just getting started, you'll go a lot farther, a lot faster by focusing on uploading a video like every 2 days, every 3 days. Maybe you're a go-getter, then go every day and just stretch it out. Go as long as you can, focus on uploading, stay within one niche. But the reason you want to do this is you'll learn so fast, you'll really amplify your skills, and that'll get you to a place where it does make more sense later to slow down and focus in on that one awesome video. And that's what James is doing. I bet you James has been making videos for a while, probably before he actually launched his current YouTube channel. And then we have the formula. The formula begins with one broad niche. If you want to drive millions of views, then make sure you're entering a niche that can support that. Gaming, health, fitness, making money. All of these are great examples of broad niches you may want to consider. Step number 2 is to focus on the audience as well as the algorithm. Now, this one's a little weird, so stick with me. You only want to really focus on the algorithm to the point of where you have a basic understanding of what's most important, and I'll cover that in an upcoming step. After that, you really want to focus on the audience. The more you get to know the audience, the more likely you can create content they'll really respond to. Step number 3, this one is huge. This stops so many YouTubers. You got to focus on what you need, not what you want. If you want more views, then focus on what you need to get those views. Step number 4 is to strive to improve your engagement metrics. I went over those very quickly in this video. However, I've got a video I'll link you to in just a moment. Step number 5 is to trigger emotion. Do that with your thumbnail, your title, as well as in the video content. When you strive to make your viewers think and or feel, you'll be much more likely to keep them watching and to get more clicks. Step number 6 is view stacking. Learn all you can about view stacking. If you'd like me to make another video on that subject, leave a comment below. Step number 7 is to keep viewers watching. Learn all you can about your audience retention. Every time you edit a video, make sure that segment of the video you're editing is engaging. If it's not, cut it out. And step number 8 is to strive to improve the quality of your videos every time you upload. And here's what I know, as you improve, you'll be far more likely to generate those results you're after. Now do this, check out the video on the screen now. Click and watch that video. When you do, you're gonna feed a poodle. I've got 2 poodles and they're hungry. You dig?